Hey guys, Cha-Chan here, and I have to redo this voiceover because I accidentally used my laptop microphone instead of my actual good microphone, so that was a bit annoying, but anyway. So, before I start talking about things, I just want to mention that at about 5 minutes and 10 seconds I start drawing some blood, so if you are not okay with blood, please do not watch past 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So with that out of the way, this is a speed paint of my original character, or one of my many original characters. This guy is called Crimson, and he is a demon, and I do not want to give away too much about his character because he is very important to the plot of my story. So yeah. So if you can hear the background music, it is actually, this is gonna sound really pretentious maybe, but it's actually music I composed for this character. I'm not sure if this is like really pretentious, just having your own music is like the background music, but I just kind of wanted to, you know, share the music with you because it was composed for this character. By myself, I composed the music, should probably make that clear. So I think the song could do with a few improvements here and there. There are a few clashing notes, but they are there for a reason. I know that some notes clash, but that's just to kind of represent the character. So yeah. But anyway, so I should probably talk a bit about this character. So he's not exactly evil, but he is also kind of evil. I wouldn't describe him as neutral either, because he does bad things, but I guess it depends kind of which character you kind of look at. Like, some characters will see him as being really evil, but other characters will see him as being, like, maybe they won't see him as good, but they won't see him as evil. Or some characters will see him as being good, I guess. But the main character, Shane, sees him as not evil, but he does disapprove of what he does. So the main character is called Shane. He's like my main OC and the main character of the story. So, yeah. But there is a reason that Shane doesn't see Crimson as exactly evil, but I won't say what it is because that would be big spoilers for my story, and I want to keep a lot of things kind of secret for the story because it is going to be a webcomic eventually when I get round to it. But I do want to start my webcomic soon because I did start my webcomic about 2 years ago, and I realised at around page 11 that it was terrible, so I just kind of stopped doing it, and I'm going to restart it eventually with kind of revamped characters and plot. I mean, the main kind of plot, like the plot idea is pretty much the same, but a lot of things about what happens during the story have changed, so it should be a lot better than it was. I mean, if you do want to go and read the old comic, it is on my DeviantArt in a folder called Shane, but please just be aware it's very old. My art was not as good as it is now. Not that my art is brilliant, I'm still improving, but the old art is just horrific. But I mean, it could have been worse. But the characters are just kind of, they act kind of cringy, so it wasn't good. But since then I have learned, and yeah. So I feel like I should mention that I do know that this character, Crimson, is kind of edgy, but I can't change that about his character, because, I mean, that is like a big part of his character. I mean, no, that is like his entire character is very edgy. But I think my favourite thing to think about that is his response to that would be he wasn't edgy in the 1800s. Part of my story does take place in the 1800s, so like the characters, they're all kind of, most of my characters are over 100 years old. Like there's, in human years, Crimson is 112, he is 512 years old, but in demon years he is 15. The main character, Shane, is 672 years old, but in demon years is 16. Yeah, it's really weird, but I just kind of did that with the story because I could. Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, so I can't draw bloods digitally, but I tried. It turned out okay. And I think that Crimson's hair turned out a little bit too bright, so I think I would have dulled down some colours if I redid this or went back to revisit it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Links to all of my social media are in the description, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!